Cet épisode de Parole de Mononc vous est présenté par les laboratoires Pilule Rouge et la Rolistine 500. Écoutez ce client satisfait.
Je suis un client satisfait.
Des effets secondaires peuvent apparaître, tels que l'envie de défendre Donjons et Dragons 4e édition sur des médias sociaux et une addiction au pastis. Oui, Rolistine 500. Parlez-en à votre médecin.
Bonjour, bonsoir et bienvenue. Peut-être bonne nuit, bon après-midi, selon votre fuseau horaire. Et ouais, bienvenue à cet autre épisode de Parole de Mononc. Aujourd'hui, RPGaDay2019. Jour 8, on est le 8 août. Et là, je vais amener mon mini Bruno ici. Alors, le mot-clé aujourd'hui, c'est obscure. Obscure. Et, j'ai fait quelques recherches, mais j'ai fini par trouver un jeu que je pense qui est assez obscur. En tout cas, j'en ai jamais entendu parler. Et, j'espère pour vous que c'est la même chose. Vous pourrez peut-être le découvrir en même temps que moi. Alors, voici. Je vais essayer de faire un personnage avec ce jeu-là. Donc, c'est un jeu qui s'appelle Normality. Et, le voici. Et, sans plus tarder, on regarde ça. Je sais pas si c'est un jeu argentin. Ok, complete role-playing game. Atrocity in 4 parts by... Ok. Merci d'avoir été là. À la prochaine. Canez bisous. Tourlou. This is the end, at least, of something, and that, in a way, is enough to justify everything. The renting, the obsolete tech. They were all in aid of something, weren't they? I mean, what if nothing changed? All the pain and stupidity, and drugs and drink and late night, pinging on typing and assumption that because only we understood this, it must be meaningful because great art is never understood in its own time right. They used Van Gogh's pictures to wrap fish until qu'est-ce que c'est ça? This is not a joke. It is a genuine attempt. But at what? I mean, it's only barely playable. The one time we ran this, it quite literally took my breath away. The shit people do to one another. Fuck, I mean, really, when you think about it, what more can you say than fuck? No fucking stop that stupid shit. This is a serious page. It's the last one. My last fucking chance to try to figure out what my point is so that I can make it. Oh, and all you can do is fuck about. Things are going well and time is fast running out. The end is imminent and no one is any clearer to even the smallest scrap of reason or atonement. Stylized skull images. Time to seek refuge in is religion. Now brother shall rise up against brother and no. Read before you quote. Now brother will betray brother to death, and father is child, and children will rise up against parents and cause them to be put to death. Mark 13:12. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? And you will be hated by all for my name's sake. But he who endures to the end will be saved. Can't say I agree right now, but who knows, maybe we can come out of this with some tiny shreds of dignity and humanity intact. I live in the most beautiful valley by night. The woman who is my lover is warm and tender and fills my world utterly. All things pass, who knows how quickly. What the crap? Normality. Nothing is true today. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Please recall, adventures are not undertaken lightly. Not only must you survive, but you must satisfy your, of course, every. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Kill you. The French say Maori Jesus. I saw the Maori Jesus walking on Wellington Harbor, but wore blue dungarees. His hair and beard were long. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? C'est un jeu de rôle, ça? Mais de quelle façon? Vanquish evil beings. Comment tu veux que I fuck the Pope and is in the same... Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse avec ça? Comment est-ce que tu veux que je montre que... On joue un personnage, on fait quoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Pants. Ouais, à l'envers pis tout. Mais sérieusement, What? What the fuck? Ouais, en chinois. Ou je sais pas. C'est du japonais, je suis pas sûr. Believe in yourself. C'est comme à moitié visible pis tout, c'est... T'essayes de trouver comment... I demand you appreciate the absurdities of my existence. What? School sucks. Don't need education to survive. This is Lauren. She's telling me about losing her virginity. Okay. Wait, what one is... Sur quel bord que... An abstraction, not a deity. Qu'est-ce que c'est que... That's always the risk you take when you play Normality. The battles of wills as tortured souls try to retain a single shred of human dignity as a perverse ruler of their fates manipulates the events of their existence to rip away all thought of self-worth. Here, the terrified screams of the unworthy as they experience the revulsion of that last final testament to self-destruction, honest self-examination. Yes, the aura of truthful introspection. The feel rotting slabs of purified meat pressed onto this. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Operates under the laws of magic. Appreciate my ludicrous metaphors. I'm not sure. Almighty dollar? No fucking dragon gets elected to be president anyway, unless you're being metaphorical, which is now the equivalent of letting a big fat one rip at diner table and rating it on a scale of 1 to 10 for painfulness. What the crap? It shows a fractal landscape. Shit. C'est une fiche, ça? Not this one. Modes of operations. Attends, c'est à l'envers. Basic. The PCM 81 provides a wide range to control over an extraordinary set of reverb, delay, pitch, and modulation effects. All of the controls are easily accessed from the front panel and are described in detail in this section. The PCM-81 has 5 basic modes of operation, each of which is selected by pressing a front panel button. What the crap, man? The expression that the network takes. Yes. Program banks, register banks, edit, control, and tempo. Yes, so. What? Modifies the effect of your action. Mental, physical scars. Mental, physical scars. Mental, physical. Qu'est-ce que c'est que practice writing tests to model answers? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Je peux pas lire ça, c'est illisible. Statistically, the 1950s represented the successful resurrection of everything that Dada had tried to destroy: rationale, reason, well-oriented and well-mannered politeness. What? There's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. Buy yourself a sexy raincoat and go and live a little. The spirits of night are strongest. What? And then upside down Chinese, because of course, we. But is it? It seems Chinese. Like, ça a pas l'air japonais, ça. 50% of nothingness isn't, but the other is a thing which had a while ago, and then the... What? I'm trying to say is holy fuck. Indeed, holy fuck. Manufacturing nostalgia. Why did the MG go out of production? Where is another rover model from the 60s having a great deal of success? What does British Motor Heritage now supply? The crap? Fabulously appointed manner. You could call this a chapter if you were into that sort of thing. How to kick the shitbag or making the bastard run. How to play a normality character, I guess. A context for the confused. Shorthand version for those wishing to be shortchanged. Hey, I'm not the one who ordered 25,000 pages of the letter M, am I? No, I'm not. Well, don't say it then. Okay, let's face it, it's pretty random, but it's still full. It's not a void, but it is some kind of chaos or randomness. And that's the field of daisies we're playing in, aren't we? The ripe, fructifying juiciness of warmth, of spilling over ideas in the oh so fertile imaginations of the youth. The hunt masters avoid melee at all costs. You've watched enough and read enough books and all that, and don't need more ideas because your imagination is already run it over like a little kitten. So soothe the big pile of fraud into some underhand, some conscious pattern. Call it a character or whatever you want to call it. This little idea archetype running around playing for your amusement as though it had no life of its own. It doesn't. I suppose if you didn't have a lot of books, this character creation could be a bit more challenging. We'll use a paper or the radio or lyrics or whatever. Just so long as you don't ever claim that I didn't warn you. I want to make this absolutely clear. I'm not saying it's fun to be insane. It's not. I'm just suggesting we see rank around with it and see where we end up yet. Reflect those preferences for warlord gods. C'est en train de me dire qu'il faut que j'utilise mon imagination pour créer un personnage, ou que j'allume la radio, ou j'ouvre des livres, puis que c'est quoi ça? Dealing with delusional angels. Zombie Bob. Human inflictions. And why not? Lucidity, lucidity, lucidity. On dirait que c'est un jeu de rôle qui est comme qui a été écrit par quelqu'un de qui est dans un hôpital là, pour vrai là, ça va pas bien là. Comme qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Use, I wish lemons from use. Lemon is good. Moi? Oui, you. I wish some of your lemons. Reading the weapons table. Fucking lemons. Boots, splat. Sack of lemons. Drat, why must they always do that? Where shall I get lemons now? Haha, what have we here? Lemons. The morale? Falling lemon emitter zombies a trip to the hospital make. What? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? With their hands clenched firmly in their groin and bend over like Quasimodo. Do it now. What? Encounter groups. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça pour vrai là? Patients do not need medication. On dirait que c'est comme quelqu'un que... Ouais, non, il se sent pas bien, là. Revenge is their tool. C'est... What the crap? And then... Okay, Chinese characters again. Maybe. Je veux dire, je pense... C'est quoi, faut que je cherche le chinois pour pouvoir jouer ça? I means other than my trusty machine. I'm finding in this case. Je... On a mission. Colonize the moon. The first stage of the androids would begin in June 1983. We are young and idealistic and potent. Then the events of February 12, 1994 changed everything and have given us their technology. We have given them our fuel. We shall colonize the stars together in peace and unity. Unity? Navy of the planets already prepared 40,000 Galaxy-class frigates, and we have 2 billion Marines ready for action. Attends, c'est quoi? Je comprends pas. Le jeu essaie-tu d'être de l'horreur, de la science-fiction, du... Je... Sariel. Sariel Sword Mage. '16th century France? What? Comment est-ce que tu comprends ça? C'est pas comme s'il y avait un index ou un... C'est pas rien. Y'a rien. C'est quoi ces bonhommes-là? Heavens, all the strength has left my body. Well, how about... have you tried Viagra? It appears efficacious to every complaint. What the fuck? I'll Viagra you in the head soon. But I mean, what did you say? Arg. The fuck? And then sports car, because, yeah, why not? Ok, j'ai trouvé comment faire une fiche de personnage. Ça va... likez pas. Partagez pas ça. Regardez pas le reste de la vidéo. Il va falloir que j'aille le reculon, mais ça va être... Puis on met des textes à l'envers, parce que... Ok. Je sais ce qu'il faut que je fasse.
Jeter à la mer des bouteilles vides et puis espère qu'on pourra lire à travers.
Bruno erfindet ein fortlaufende Geschichte von Videos in seinem Universum Atomic Fusion.
SOS écrit avec de l'air pour te dire que je me sens seule. Je dessine à l'encre vide un désert. Et je cours, je me raccroche à la vie. Je me saoule avec le bruit des corps qui m'entourent, comme des lianes nouées de tresses, sans comprendre la détresse des mots que j'envoie. Difficile d'appeler au secours quand tant de drames nous oppressent et les larmes nouées de stress.
Padbu erfindet das Konzept des menschlichen Kriegers in jedem seiner Videos neu.
Contre le passé, y a rien à faire. Il faudrait changer les héros dans un monde où le plus beau reste à faire. Et je cours, je me raccroche à la vie. Je me saoule avec le bruit des corps qui m'entourent, comme des lianes nouées de tresses, sans comprendre la détresse des mots que j'envoie.
François Le Tat verwendet einen blauen Würfel für seine Videos in Französisch und einen roten Würfel für seine Videos in English. Detective Pikachu ist ein besserer Film als Avengers Endgame.
Pris dans leur vaisseau de verre, les messages lus de
Bordel de merde de calice de tabarnak. Pas encore. Je vais devoir le soigner. Ça va prendre toute la journée.